Good morning everybody, it's JPR with another top 5 video. Today it's the top 5 rivals in Pokemon, or friends in the more recent games because the word rival has pretty much been banned for whatever reason. But anyway, like all other top 5 videos, this is merely an opinion based list, so if you disagree, please do so respectfully. Also, please note that I will only be using the video games as a base for today's list, so none of the anime or manga. So without any further ado, let's jump into the list. Barry. Although Barry is one of those friendly rivals that I typically dislike, I will admit that he's a much better friend than any other rival. Heck, he shows up at Spear Pillar risking his own life to battle alongside you, even though that stupid Munchlax didn't help at all. In addition, he actually has some personality. He's shown to be quite energetic and rash, and even cocky at times. His team can also be quite challenging when it reaches its final stages. At number 4, I was originally just going to put Sharon, since he's the more competitive of the two black and white rivals. But after some thought, I decided to put both Sharon and Bianca together in this spot. Why? Because they do an excellent job of expressing the yin and yang theme of Pokemon Black and White, with Sharon representing ideals and Bianca representing truth. Because of this, they also have more character development than any other rivals. However, it feels like Sharon and Bianca just get in the way at times, and their teams are less than challenging. Still, their excellent character development is what ultimately earns them this spot. Blue. Now stop right there because I know someone is gonna say, his name is really green, why you so stupid? Ahem. Blue's his English name. I speak English, so his name is Blue. Case closed. Many people would probably rank Blue at number 1 for their list due to the fact that he's the most competitive rival in the series and he ultimately becomes the champion at the end of the game. But for me, there's one glaring problem. Character development. Yes, the one thing that Sharon and Bianca both excelled in is Blue's weakest point. Blue's attitude never really seemed to change as you battle him throughout the Kanto region. He constantly repeats the same dialogue, and his views on raising Pokemon never seem to change either. Even after Professor Oak scolds him at the Pokemon League, we see no evidence that he actually takes his grandfather's words to heart, probably because he forgot his name. But still, Blue is one of those guys that you just love to hate, and you can't help but feel good after beating up his team. Silver. I'll be honest, 20 minutes before I made this video, Silver was supposed to be number 1 on this list. But after analyzing a few things, I dropped him to second, but I'll go over the reason why in a couple minutes. Silver is just like Blue, you'll love to hate him. And unlike Blue, he possesses some character development, as we can see him mature into a better trainer after he meets the champion in Mahogany Town. Although there is an event that explains Silver's relation to Giovanni as well as why he hates Team Rocket, it's never clearly stated how that translated into him becoming such a cruel trainer. Nonetheless, Silver seems to take the best traits from both Blue and Sharon and combine them. Truly a memorable rival. And the number 1 rival is none other than Hugh. Hugh is hands down the most underrated rival of all time, probably due to the fact that he was the 3rd rival that came from the same generation and region. What I really like about Hugh is how he's your friend, but he also has a bit of a dark side, which is something we haven't seen before. His whole dark side stems from how Team Plasma stole his sister's Purloin 5 years before the events of Black and White 2. The reason I rank this backstory above Silver's is because this bit of information is revealed to the player about midway through the game. While it took over 10 years for us to get Silver's backstory with Giovanni and Team Rocket, there were no clues to Silver's past in the original Gold and Silver games. Although Hugh may not be the greatest rival when it comes to tough battles, he does an excellent job with combining the traits of all rivals before him. He has Blue's competitive nature, Silver's rage, May and Brendan's friendliness, Barry's energy, and Sharon's goal becoming stronger. He's a well-rounded character with a ton of interesting characteristics, and that's what makes him number 1. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more, feel free to subscribe. Also, be sure to comment and tell me what your top 5 rivals are. I'll see you guys next time.